Hello, my name is Ann, and today I'm going to uh, show you what's new with Android 8.1 Oreo on the Samsung Galaxy J7 2016. So it's actually the very first time that Samsung ever pushed a second major Android update to the Galaxy J phone, which is very unexpected and honestly very surprising. So last year I did it on the Galaxy J7 2016 with Android 7.0. Now let's do it on Android 8.1. So from Android 7.0 to 8.1, there are actually a lot of new changes. Because you're jumping like 3 to 4 versions to 7.0, 7.1, 8.0, and 8.1. So there are a lot of changes between in the middle of these versions. But I'm gonna walk you through some of the main things that is changed. Now, let me just show you the Android version I'm having right now. Android 8.1 on top of Samsung Experience 9.5, and it's the latest version right now. Only behind the Samsung One UI at this point on Android 9.0 Pie. Of course, the first thing you know that is it's got a new Easter egg. Tap and hold on this one, you get this octopus. Yeah, you can drag around and play with it. Um, for some reason it's kind of laggy here, but it doesn't matter because we got some two new features. The first is the changes to the notifications and how they're being handled. So we have the new notification center here, and there aren't a lot of difference, visual wise, but there actually are a couple of new changes underneath the hood. For example, you can see that on the bottom you can see some icons kind of dragging up, dragging down, going up, going down here as I move the notification center. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Those two icons here, when they are the off screen, they're going to be moved towards this little bar down here. You see, um, and there are actually a couple of new options to interact with those notifications. One of which is the option to snooze them. It's a new feature in Android 8.0, which lets you make notification disappear for 15 to 30 minutes, and then they will appear again, so that you won't miss them between a bunch of notifications or something like that. And yeah, that's it. That's it for notifications. In the quick settings toggle, I noticed a bit of a difference in animations. You may not notice that, but I do notice that, like a slight change in animation, how they've been handled, and also notice that the quick settings toggles are a bit taller, yeah, compared to Android 7.0. The second new things is within the home screen. If you're using the stock Samsung launcher, then there'll be a lot of changes. I would still personally use Nova launcher, but this stock launcher has gone a lot better with Android 8.1. The first is app shortcuts. App shortcuts has been around since the Android 7.1 day, but since we never got to see that version on the Galaxy J7, we it's still been considered new features. Basically, you tap and hold on any app, and it will on some apps, and they will give you a little shortcuts, actions within the applications. Like on the Play Store, I can tap on My Apps to jump right into the My Apps section here. And it's been, this feature's been around for a while, so a lot of apps have adopted this feature. For example, Twitter, I can tap and hold on Twitter, and I get some new actions with it, like new tweet, new messages, scan QR code, Truecaller, stuff like that. And you notice that there's a little dot above the Truecaller icon. Those dots are called notification batch. There are some new looks to the notification batches. If you go to settings and you go to app icon batches, you can show it those unread notifications with a little dot, or with a traditional way with numeric icons. Uh, d- Dot, which is new in Android 8.0, or with numbers. So Kind of up to you, but I still prefer the regular number here. But it is here for you to choose. Um, there are also some notification preview. For example, also I tap and hold on Truecaller here. You can see that, you know, let's say on the notification center, I got some notification on the Truecaller app. Messages. New SMS. And so if I tap and hold on them, I can see a bit of preview of what the notification would be. Notification for that applications, so that you won't miss anything if your notification center are very cluttered or full of bunch of notifications. It is a easier way to kind of organize it and see which app has notifications. Um, Now the next change, a bit of home screen, is I noticed that the animations, the transition animations have gone a lot faster, and that's actually good news since Android in the past and with Samsung's TouchWiz has been not very good with animation. They're very cluttered, especially when I just bought this phone on Android Marshmallow. It would and the animation was very long drawn. Um, but with Android 8.1 is a lot faster. So yeah, a lot faster than Android 7.0, and also a lot, you know, cleaner as well. The next change is within the lock screen. You know, the lock screen hasn't got much of a difference, in terms of looks. But there is a new option that you can change the face of this clock. Talk about this clock, you can tap on the clock to kind of see the full-fledged clock. Um, but the cool features of it is that you can actually change the style of the clock. So if you go to lock screen and clock style, you could change how the clock appear or display. For example, this you can also go analog as well. Really, really cool. There are a lot of changes in here. You see, yeah, very, very nice. Um, it's good that Samsung finally lets user choose what they want, and not only can you change the clock style, but you can also change the color of the clock. Very, very nice. Really like that. So that's pretty much it. In terms of RAM management goes, I kind of say that after using for a few hours, it's been just a bit better. It's still not good though. This thing only has 2 gigs of RAM, so RAM management is still a disappointment, even with Android 8.1, but it is a little bit better. Um, so that's pretty much it for Android 8.1 on the Galaxy J7 2016. I hope you like this update, and it should be on your OTA in a couple of days. Mine have to go through Odin to be able to flash this firmware. Keep in mind this is completely stock, no changes, no that is not custom ROM at all. So yeah, enjoy your ROM, and if you like this ROM and you like this video, click the like button down below, and if you love it, subscribe to this channel for future contents and for more cool videos from me. Thank you and goodbye.